Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm just going to be creating a layout with my August counterfeit kit. I have mentioned several times in my videos that this kit is a combination of Vicki Boutin's Sweet Rush and her collection Color Study. Ironically, I think everything that I have out on the table now might just be from Sweet Rush. So when I saw this piece of pattern paper here, I knew I wanted to play with this. And so I'm going to be doing some fussy cutting of this wavy line, and I'm going to do some fussy cutting with some of these butterflies from the 6x8 sheet as well as the 12x12 sheet. And pull that piece out to map my photo. I'm going to use that probably as part of a photo mat, maybe. Pull that out for journaling. This came in a goodie box from my dear friend Kimberly at I'd Rather Be Scrapbooking, thinking I might use that ampersand, and this title as well as some of these puffy hearts might end up on this layout. All of these things were in my counterfeit kit except for the wood veneer. I also pulled the sticker sheet in case I wanted to add some flowers. Not sure if I will or won't, but you know, just in case. And might fussy cut some clouds as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that fussy cutting. I'm not going to make you watch me do that on camera, and I'll be right back. As you can see, I have cut out that wavy line, and now I'm going to trace it on my background piece because I'm going to add some ink smooshing here, and I want to know how deep and how high to get it. I don't want to have to waste ink by putting it all over. I just kind of want to get it to where those dips and valleys are in that fussy cut piece. Now I'm using, this is an old Mr. Huey's ink. The color is very vibrant. I did notice that it doesn't make the splooshiness that I really like when I do the packaging. I think it's just too saturated for that, and since it doesn't react with water like Delusions or Distress ink, I didn't get any of those spots and splotches that I enjoy having. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the yellow, and then I'm going to use this blue from Delusions. Now of course it does right away make some splooshes, and then when I add that water I get the splotchiness that I'm looking for, and I really like how this looks. I put the yellow on the bottom and the blue on the top, and I'm going to have the opposite color of my wavy bit on there, and it's not going to fade into blue. It's going to go from yellow to blue and from blue to yellow. So after I let my background dry, I went ahead and I poked holes and I did some hand stitching on those waves with the same color on it. And I really like the texture that hand stitching brings. It makes things pop. Now, I had already mentioned that I wanted to use this chipboard banner. I think this was meant to make a mini tag album. I'm not into making mini albums, and this is just perfect for a photo mat. And instead of using that piece that I brought out at the beginning for journaling, I'm just going to journal above my photo on that grid. That works out really great. Now, I did decide to use these fussy cuts clouds, can't talk, and I pulled in a sun that has been laying out on my desktop for a little bit. It came from an Allie Edwards story kit. There were several different ones in the little packaging, and this is one of two that I have left. I'm going to pop up this particular cloud on with foam, fun foam, and then I'm going to glue it down and cover up the spot where that bottom cloud wasn't all the way, it was cut off the edge of the pattern paper, and that's going to give me an embellishment cluster right there. My next step is going to go ahead and get my title out. And I'm titling this layout Love and Sunshine with 2 pieces from that Maggie Holmes set. And then I'm going to use that wood veneer ampersand that I talked about at the beginning of the video. And now I'm going to bring in those fussy cut butterflies. These are just so cute. They almost look like candy the way they're colored, but I'm going to just kind of spread them out across this layout and just kind of make them fan diagonally from top to bottom. I'm going to try not to get colors tone on tone. I'm going to try to make sure that I don't get blue on the blue and the yellow on the yellow, etc. And the sizing on some of them, I have a little bit of trouble with that, and I have to move them around quite a bit. But eventually I get them down on the layout where I want them to go. Now I'm going to adhere these with pop dots on the back of them. I put it down the middle and then flip the wings up. You can see I've already bent the wings up, and they will kind of look like they're fluttering off the page once I get the glue dots or the foam dots underneath them. And next I'm going to go ahead and add some hearts. Now I'm pulling all of the puffy hearts from the sheet where I got my titles, and then I'm going to pull some other hearts from the sticker sheets as well. Those I'll put on with foam adhesive of some sort. Alright, here's where I'm putting the foam adhesive, as you can see on the back of these butterflies, and kind of just making sure those wings are flipped up. I will also add a few more hearts from the sticker sheets, and I'll put those on foam dots as well. I do want to thank you for taking the time to stop by my channel today. I appreciate those of you who like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel. It lets YouTube know that you like my content. If you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button and click the bell, and YouTube will notify you when I add new content to my channel. I try to get out 3 to 4 videos per week if I can. I've kind of been averaging about 3, and they mostly come out during the weekend. I hope that this finds your Friday a wonderful day and a start of a very good weekend. Thank you so much again. Bye.